The day I came home, I found my clothes scattered across the lawn like the aftermath of a storm. I didn't yell. I didn't knock. The locks were changed, and a note taped to the front door in my wife's handwriting read, "Reflect on your actions." So I did. For 3 years. I had carried that house on my back, the mortgage, the bills, the repairs, while they lived inside like queens. My wife, Lena, and her 3 sisters were unemployed and entitled, always saying, "We are family." But family doesn't ambush you. Family doesn't throw you out for asking for help. I had told them we needed to cut back. I laid out the numbers like a doctor delivering a terminal diagnosis. We were losing money fast. I said, if you expect me to keep paying this mortgage alone, some things have to change. Their faces hardened. My wife looked at me like I was speaking a foreign language. Her eldest sister rolled her eyes. The youngest laughed. 2 days later, I was out. We weren't always like this. In the beginning, it was just me and Lena. We were in love and talked about building a life together. Then her sisters moved in temporarily after a bad breakup. Temporary turned into permanent. The moment they realized I'd never say no. I should have. I was raised to protect and provide, but they took that nature and used it against me. I slept in my car that night. You think you know pain until you see your own face in the rearview mirror at 2 a.m. and it looks like a man who let love blind him. That was the moment everything shifted. I didn't get mad. I got methodical. The plan. Step 1. I called a lawyer, the kind who works quietly and smiles like a shark. Step 2. I stopped all automatic payments. The mortgage, utilities, everything tied to my accounts vanished overnight. Step 3. I pulled every transaction from the past year. Every spa day, delivery, and subscription, all under my name. They spent thousands under my roof, thinking I was silent. I wasn't silent anymore. I started documenting everything. Screenshots, voice recordings, and security footage. I knew they weren't just living for free. They were using my house for their side. Hustles, illegal rentals and private parties. They even bragged about it on social media. Lena posted a story that said, "Men are replaceable. Houses aren't." I printed that one out and kept it. A month passed. I played the ghost. No calls, no begging. Just a man watching from the shadows while the walls around them cracked. They had no idea the mortgage had lapsed, that the electricity bill hadn't been paid, or that the homeowners association was getting complaints. The first letter came, a foreclosure warning, then the second. I watched them panic online, ranting about how the bank messed up and how the system is broken. No, sweetheart. You broke it when you thought I wouldn't fight back. Then came the legal strike. My attorney filed for a separation of financial responsibility and submitted evidence of their exploitation. And here's the kicker. I had added Lena's name to the deed, but not her sister's. I still owned 75% of the property. We made a quiet offer to the bank and bought back the property through a third-party company. I formed just for this. The house was technically no longer mine. It was my company's. And that company served them an eviction notice. The aftermath. I showed up on the final day. They were frantic, trying to drag trash bags of clothes into a rental car. The front yard looked like a clearance sale gone wrong. My wife ran up to me, mascara smudged, screaming, "You can't do this." "Oh," I said, stepping past her. But I did. Her sister started yelling, too, threats, insults, crocodile tears. The neighbors watched from across the street like it was a reality show finale. I walked up the porch steps, pulled out my keys, and opened the door. "You changed the locks." Lena shouted. "No," I said calmly. "I changed the game." Inside, the place was trashed. Scratched floors, stained counters. It didn't matter. The locks clicked shut behind me. They stood outside, stunned and exiled. It was a perfect, poetic end. Through the glass, I looked at Lena one last time. Her mouth moved. "How could you?" She seemed to say. I didn't respond. But in my head, I whispered, "Reflect on your actions." It took weeks to restore the house. I renovated room by room. I burned the old sheets and repainted the walls. I purged it of their scent, their chaos. I never answered Lena's calls. She sent messages, some angry, some apologetic, but I didn't care. She taught me a valuable lesson. Love without boundaries becomes servitude. She took my kindness for currency, and now she is bankrupt. Funny thing is, I don't hate her. Hate would mean I still feel something, but I don't. I feel clean. I feel cold. I feel free. They wanted me to reflect. I did. And I came back sharper. So, no, I don't regret it. I just regret not doing it sooner.